Welcome to today's edition of the program Asakhe. You can introduce yourself, the organization that you represent, and the level that you are in that organization.
Naking Mate obvious Gwanda South lekeng etwing buvuma kiemela Zila eling Zimbabwe Indigenous Languages Association Gwanda District kimongwawal executive ya Gwanda South Zila kerotisa sekolong se setwing ke Sukwe Primary.
So looking at the progress that you've made so far, what can you say about what are the successes of Zila so far from what you have done as an organization?
As Gwanda South selingata dina le dibukanyana tsa kwa thutong ya tlase ya pili uye fitla thutong ya grade 7 matitjhere ba rutisa ba rutwa di grading tsote tso le mo hona le bothatanyana ba go matitjhere a mangwe a kopana le mathata a gore ba rute khana go bala dibuka tso mabala a ngata ana le bothata matitjhere a itse.
So looking at that, what is then your dream as Zila?
Re leka haholo hore matitjhere a khumane dilo dinka di workshop tsa gore di khone go ba thusa ka dilo dinka phonology yanela ni phonetic ba khone gore ba ithalusetse ka go botalo kupe yo matitjhere a mangwe a bo lenteng lekeng tsa dikolo tsena hona le batho ba kgonang go bala so re ba re leka gore ka be re khumana tumelelo go le district office ba dire di workshop ja gore batitjhere ba rutisang di SeSotho ba kgone gore ba khumane go balelwa ba kgone go bala mabala go direla gore e ba rutisa bana ba kgone gore bona ba balele bana ba utlwisisa ka gore re na le challenge ya gore matitjha ona le ona a kgone go bala a mangwe a mangata especially batho ba sa yapeng SeSotho ba na le bothata ba go rutisa empa bona ba khumana di workshop tjanjo di ka thusa bana plus ne bona matitjhere hape re ka gore ba kgone gore ba consult ba kgonang go bala ba ba thusa o se ka bane gore class ke ya go to iponela mara re kgone gore re tshwarantse di khupulo re bone gore re a thusana molemo go direla gore barutwa ba rena ba kgone gore ba tswele pele ka SeSotho ka gore ba stafela
re ntse re bua gone ga ka tsela e buang ka SeSotho go na le kgang ya dingwao lona le ka ke seng le ka se buang ka mabapi le dingwao tsa SeSotho.
Ke ka re di teng empa mara go ya tlhokega gore go be ne thutiso e tletseng ya batho ba nang le tsebo re bona rena le ba matitjhere ba Jeshua Mkaboko ke bona ba disije ba thuse bana empa ha ba bo umela morao mo college ba khumana lo bona le bothata mara bangwe matitjhere a buang SeSotho ba kgona go tlhalosa dingwe tse di tshwanang le tsona le setšhabeng sa Basotho hona le bangwe batho ba baholo ma-former teachers ba ile ba rutwa SeSotho ba kgona gore re ba ope re tle re ba sebedise gore ba re tharollele mathata e re ba re kopana le
ke gore ke kopa gore just pick one example of a SeSotho cultural practice and then you go in detail about it. Tell us, who are the SeSotho?
Basotho ke batho nkare ke batho ba rata ba thomphang setšhabeng sa Basotho ke batho ba tshwereng molao haholo Basotho ke batho ba tshabang Modimo, batho ba kerekang. Wa lebelela thokong la Basotho ho ka rothela molemo, empa bosiliki bo bontši Basotho ha se bona batho ba o rata bosiliki ba hore ba dutse setšhabeng o kganye o ine le ho firikanyana kapa o silika o sa tsebane ke wa khumana hore le bana ba Basotho kana re ka lebelela Basotho ha re kopane hangata le ditaba tsa divorce bana ba Basotho ba le ba tseana kana ba nyalana ka baka la hore ba na le molao, ba tlhompha, ba khona hore motho a ke tsebe hore yena o tswa kae o ya kae, ntho ya hae a etsa o etsa ka pelo e bonono. O ya rata hore setšhaba se mo lebelele se mo tlhomphe le yena boitshwaro a ke tshwarang ka bona o tshwara ka tsela ya hore a loke thompho pele.
Ke ya leboga o kan le kana la leave a message to the people who are watching this program.
Ke rata hore batho botlhe ba lebeletseng program ba itshwenye ka leleme la bona ka haholo batho ba tswang SeSotho ba irate program yane ba e bule ba e raloke ha nako ho diela hore e ba hopuje ditaba tse dintsi tse ngata tsa SeSotho ene ba ithata ba tsebo hore SeSotho ke sona setho sa bona e ba hopuja di-culture tsa bona traditions, ma-norms le ma-values ya bona dilo tse di jalo ba di hodise ka matla ka baka la hore di dira hore bana ba bona ba hole ba e ka mo letsohong le lentle.
Ke ya leboga thata.
Hai le nna ke a leboga ke tshepa batho ba kela program ba to iphina
as president wa Zimbabwe Indigenous Languages.
Yeah, can you just take us through what Zila exactly is all about?
Okay, Zila yona.
So far, what has Zila managed to do throughout this period of time?
Nkamemeli wa Zila national tsamaile ra launch from our national rathomana kwa Harare, from Harare rata original conference erbile leona Sigodini ka 2018, I think it was 23 September last year. We managed to launch that conference. So where we had the Matabeleland North Province and Matabeleland South and Bulawayo launching the indigenous languages that are in those special areas. So narlibeleturi ingwe language ye name marginalized anabi aleli ona ibe language ye tshwarwa nga tselengwe.
Ke hore ke a thokomela hore fa le dira the launch hela hona le the organization in those communities that are dealing with the indigenous languages. So what form of support have you gotten from those indigenous associations that will be there in those communities? How are you working with them?
As for a start, Zimbabwe Indigenous Language was working alone. Narukumana sponsor mo likolong skolo se refa member or teacher or attend the conference ena ne kisona se se mo fanda accommodation fee, le conference fee, le ya lijo ne itswa mo skolong kare arna funding from any other associations.
Kihori, what's your message to the people about their indigenous languages so far that you have gone through all these locations that you have mentioned before?
Nkamemeli wa ma-indigenous languages lihatsing la Zimbabwe libeletsa hore ma-indigenous languages amangata se just simolotse le re a se thabela so re lebeletse ba ba sa salejeng ka batho ba SeSothong re ne re opela ka mata hore batho ba SeSothong le bona a ba tswelele pele ba bone lesedi kwa gore kwa bangwe ba ya kae ba simolole le bona ba kgothatše bana ba kgothatše batswadi ba kgothatše matitšhere gore le sona SeSotho se ne re lebeletše pele gore se be se ngwadiwe go national level ka re a se eso se be teng lebakeng la bo grade 7 mengwaga yena a se maramangwe ma-indigenous languages othe kao fela a setše a ngwadiwa go national level go form 4 university o sa letse bona Basotho ke nako ya bo rena gore re tsoge re emeleleng ka bangwe re ba latele le rena re ikgantse ka puo ya rena re thabele re rate ga gona yo mongwe a ka tla malapeng a rena a re bue puo ya rena ke rena o tshwanetse gore re bue ka mo pelong ya rena.
Ke a leboga thata.
Thank you very much.
My name is Tupulo Machaka from Gwanda South. I'm a teacher at Mapate Primary School, and at the same time I represent Zila at provincial level. I'm in the provincial executive of Zila as an indigenous languages association which represents SeSotho. I represent SeSotho as my indigenous language and as a Sotho speaker, a natural Sotho also.
I realize that as you are going through your advocacy work in all the provinces that you work in, perhaps you meet some of the challenges. Can you take us through some of the challenges that you usually meet as you are going through your work?
Yeah, my challenges now, there are many. Those that we meet actually, specifically I will talk of in relation to SeSotho. We don't have the resources, we don't have the orthography, we also don't have the teachers who are really prepared to teach SeSotho. We also have some bit of resistance from the communities. People are still shy to be proud of their language. So as an activist, a Zila activist, I'm urging all SeSotho people, SeSotho teachers, SeSotho learners, parents to actually stand up and recognize their language and make sure SeSotho is taught seriously and examined from primary up to university level.
Looking at you mentioned earlier on that there is a lot of shyness that is being displayed by some of the people. So now, looking at the side of the policymakers, what comment can you pass about how they treat this whole issue of indigenous languages, the policymakers themselves?
Yeah, I'm very proud to actually say that I'm happy that the Zimbabwean constitution actually recognizes this, and they came up with the issue of saying SeSotho should be what? All languages are just equal. They should be taught at all levels, all provinces. So I'm really happy, and I hope within the next few years people will start to realize that there is no language which is more important than the other. Then that on its own will make people get prepared to recognize their languages, recognize their culture, because our language is so important to us as long as it relates us back to our culture, back to our tradition, and back to our customs.
And looking at the launch that was done by Lupane State University, as Zila, what's your feelings about it? What comment can you pass?
I'm very excited. This is a very good strategy which is being brought to our place here, Mat South, specifically Gwanda, that SeSotho is our language. SeSotho must be taught at Lupane University. I also wish that if they can maybe try to cascade down and make sure that it is taught here in Gwanda, because it belongs to the Gwanda people. But for a start, I really appreciate the effort that is being made by the Lupane State University, and I'm urging all those who are out there, who have qualifications, to actually enroll at Lupane State University for the new program, that is the SeSotho B.Ed honors degree, which is being offered by Lupane.
So looking at the teaching of indigenous languages and any other concept, we also look at the availability of literature. So as far as you are concerned here, what comment can you pass about the availability of SeSotho literature at all levels in general?
Yeah, I'm happy that UNICEF assisted the Ministry of Education to come up with, our government actually came up with the SeSotho textbooks. We have SeSotho textbooks from grade 1 up to grade 7. So I'm happy that at least we have something that we use as our, however, we still have a lot. We don't have proper syllabi, we don't have other resources. But for a start, SeSotho is being taught. And where I come from, we are really trying by all means to teach SeSotho from the ECD up to grade 7. And we hope by 2020, SeSotho will be examined in Gwanda.
So another thing is, whilst we are looking at the language itself, we realize that as soon as sometimes language, when it decays or when it is interrupted, a lot of cultural practices also go with that. So in your own understanding and from your own observation here on the SeSotho culture, what can you say about the cultural practices that are still available?
Yeah, I think the introduction of this SeSotho will revamp and bring back the practices. Actually, the cultures and the cultural practices were actually getting distinct. But with the introduction of the degree programs, the introduction of the SeSotho language being taught from primary level, with all those books which I referred to previously, I think the cultural practices will be brought back and our children will be aware of their cultural background, their history and their traditions. That's what I really think will happen, and I'm sure it will assist us a long way.
Thank you so much. Maybe you may leave a message to the audience of this program, to the people who are watching this program.
Yes. My only piece of advice is specifically to the SeSotho speakers, the SeSotho people, that let us stand up and make sure we teach our children their mother tongue. Let us recognize our mother tongue and make sure that our learners, our parents, our peoples, together we will make it, and SeSotho will be one of those recognized languages because it has many opportunities for the youngsters who are at school level. Thank you.
Thank you for